Hi, it's Hazy. Right, today I'm thinking, what can you do with these little cereal box edges? You also have loads of these. You can't make millions of spines out of those for your junk journals. So, and all these little edge bits you get on as well. So we've got these edge bits, and we've got those. So we can. I was thinking, well, my tags are always so completely loose, and if I can find my journals I can show you. Right, so I'll give you an example of my tags. Well, they're okay because I like those. Well, that one's quite actually no. Right, so let's have a look at my tags. I'm not sure which ones are in. Wait a minute, these are a bit thin. Okay, so I did see somebody put cereal box or box in. Oh yeah, these are, look at those. I know they've got lovely backs and lovely fronts, lovely backs, sorry, but they're so thin. So I want to make some journaling cards or tags that have a more substantial feel. So I made this pocket yesterday. I'm going to make some little tags for those, I think. Now originally, when I made my original pocket, which I don't know where my journal is. Do I? Oh, I do. It's here. I was looking for this upstairs. So, but I found it's down here all along. Right, for these I've got some. These are much more substantial than the ones. Right, so the one I am looking for is it's this one, isn't it? Second page, second to last page of my noodle. That is lovely and stiff. So I'm going to use some 80 GSM paper, which is the equivalent to, I don't know, it's more than £20 paper. How did you see that mistake I made in that video the other day? Right, but anyway, yeah, so these are quite, so I'm going to stick them together. I'm going to make a layer first. I'm not going to fold them in like the lady did because I'm not entirely sure how big I'm going to make them, but I want to sort of make them possibly this size. Now this was cut out by a punch, the shape was, but don't know where the punch is at the moment. You know how these things happen, things go missing. So I've got my that would go right down there. So because obviously I broke the pockets the other day, I did glue them, but I broke the pockets because somehow I stuck them all together. So that could be any length really, that could be as long as you like. So we could use that as the prototype. So what I'm going to do is find what papers I'm going to use. Now I'm definitely just brought down some papers. Right, so I'm going to use these. Right, these are the ones I've just done. Now, these are for the backs because I thought I like these. These are well, it's a thing you're allowed to copy. So it's like, I think it's obviously American size, but ours is obviously that little bit bigger in this country. See that? Yeah. So this is A4 and it's obviously 11 inches. Because ours is that little bit longer. So I've got plenty of those. Plenty. And I've got possibly some papers. I don't know what. But I've got plenty of papers. I can't get my things back in my thing. Right, plenty of papers. So what shall we do? I was thinking not embellishing them, just sticking them together. The point is using these little bits of cut off cereal packet rather than embellishing them. That's thick. That's a thin one. That was purple. I don't think purple would go with my journal, would it? Right, would purple go with my journal? Let's have a look. Oh, I don't know, I've got purple on it. I've got that little purple and that little purple, purple, pinkish. So that's a possibility. I found these. Yeah, they might be actually a lot nicer. Let's see if they'll go with my journal, because I wanted to use these in something. These are at 12 by 12 paper. Got from the range. I don't know. Let's have a look. So that would, I think they would go with my journal, wouldn't they? It doesn't matter, you could have them any way round. Right, not really made tags before, so not this like this anyway, by hand. I've only ever cut them out, I think. So let's have a go at making them by hand. Right, so let's get a couple of these. See how big we need to. Oh, put my journal away. Just a minute. Let's see how wide. You don't want them too wide because you don't want them breaking the side. So let's have a look. That might be wide enough. Yeah, that's definitely wide enough for that. Let's see how big that is. Let's move these out of the way. That's too. I'm going to make a few this size. Right, so that's, say, just over, but say 2 3/4 inches. I'm going to cut that down if I can find my things. Let's make 2 3/4 inch tags. So I've got my, and we're going to move our little bits out of the way. Right, so I don't know how far you can see up. Oh, perhaps not so much. But I'm going to cut from the top, which will be measuring with my mat. I noticed quite a few people have these. So I haven't got one. I don't know where my big one is. I've got a big massive yellow one of these. Don't know where that is. I'm just going to move that up there a bit so I can see what I'm doing. Right, let's go. That's 2 1/2. That'll be 2 3/4. 2 3/4 at the top. Don't move too much. Stay there. Right. Yeah, that'll do then, won't it? We'll go with that one. Is that right? That must be sort of right. Let's have a look. So I'm cutting. Trying to do it gently and push against the ruler, which I don't usually do. It's done it. Done it in 2. Brilliant. And I've left my needle out from the other day. That was, what was I doing? Mending journals. Right, let's see how big we are. I bet we're wrong. Let's have a look, see if we're. So I don't obviously, nobody likes measuring, do they? Right, that's under. That's 2 and 1, 2, 3. That's 5. 2 5/8. Oh, that's funny. That's 2 5/8. 2 5/8. So we're making some 2 5/8 tags. Lengthwise, this is, I don't know because I've got to add it up. Let's go for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's nearly 13 inches. Should I make 3 4-inch tags? Let's make 3 4-inch tags. Well, that's not very, that doesn't look very straight at the end there. Let's have a look. Let's straighten the end off. I'm going to just straighten that end off because it's sticking out. Mind you, that might be the bit we're going to cut into a tag shape. Right there, that'll do it. Tiny little sliver will do. Right, so let's make that 4 inches. I don't think they're even, are they? Even. Yeah, you know what my kids like. Right, so that's not, that's that end. That end is fine. So we'll go with that end, and we'll go with 4 inches. So we'll go on the 4-inch mark on here. I'm going to make 4 inches, 4-inch tag. Right, and any size will fit in there, and it will stay because that's really tight. I was almost going to say you can loosen them to fit things in, but when I was making them, but I was thinking, no, you don't need to. 4 inches, that really? Yes, about 4. Oh, it's just about. Yes, it's 4 inches. 4 inches, and we are going 4 inches again. Can't see because the light's in the way. Yes, you can see that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 inches. I don't know why I'm doing this, because obviously I've got to cut them all together, haven't I? Let's cut all the little bits of paper 4 inches. Mind you, that would make 3 4 inches, wouldn't it? Yeah, I could cut them off. They would make 3 4 inches the length of there, so if I make those. Right, so what I'm going to do is cut these out, just because I'm anxious about getting the sides out. I think that's what it is. But you don't need to, I don't think you need to do this. You can, what you could do is glue all your bits together, all your card, your papers together, and then do it. But I was thinking, well, I'm making 12 by 12, so that divides equally into 3, and I have done that quite accurately, I hope. Well, I did discover the other day that 12 by 12 papers aren't all 12 by 12. Let's see if this one is. Hope so. Oh, that one's, oh, is that one just out? Oh no, no, I'm not. No, that one's exactly 12. That's brilliant, because some of them, I made that 12 by 12 paper journal. Let's see if I can find it. 12 by 12 journal. Yeah, I didn't cut these 12 by 12 journal papers down at all. But they're not equal. You notice you can't really see, but it's about 1/2 millimetre between. So that one's very slightly smaller than the next one. It must be obviously a different book. So that's what I mean by they're not all exactly 12 inches. Some people's 12 inches is 1/2 millimetre smaller than another company's 12 inches. Right, so I'm trying to cut these down as no, what I'll do is cut them down for 3 inches, and I've got a leeway, haven't I? And that means more cutting, I think. So that's very naughty of me, being silly, anxious. Right, so I'm going to cut these down to 3 inches. This is just an end. This is upside down. I've got to remember that. Shall I have some blue? Let's have the blue one. Right, I'm going to put that upside down as well, because it's, I don't know why, easier to cut. Right, so I'm putting that into the exact space, and we're going to cut down 3, because we may as well use that. We don't have to cut down the middle, but I do like the little blue ones, little blue butterflies. Oh, I might be, oh yeah, well I could cut off that side, can't I, if I remember. Right. I do like them. I did it straight away. Do like those blue little ones, very cute. So if I remember to put them more this side, what I could do is glue them on now. I'm going to glue them on that way. Fabric-Tac, as it won't wrinkle. I'm trying to say. Right then, they could be journaling cards, couldn't they? I don't know though, because I want something to. I'm definitely putting that college rule on the other side. Right, let's make sure which way my little blue butterflies are. So this side, so I'm gluing that onto there. I'm glue it right against the edge because obviously I've got another two to get on there. What I could have done obviously is glued the whole thing up and then cut it, but you know what it's like. These are logical people such as me. And also I was a bit anxious about getting on. Right. Come on, excuse me, but you have got plenty in there. I'm putting too much on now. Right, so we're putting that right against that one, against the edge. Oh, that's obviously something's not cut straight. That's me both times. But something is not cut straight. So, well, if it's slightly out, I don't think it's going to matter. Right, done this one. I have actually got a glue gun, but it's I'm not. It comes out a bit thick. I don't know whether it's because it's cheap. I didn't get it from a shop. I got it from Amazon, and I went with some cheap ones in the shops. And I was thinking, oh, I wish I'd known. I would have tried one of those out first. I didn't realise they was in the shops. There's so plentiful in our local shops. The Works and where else did I find them? Boys, the Range, sort of like our cheap shops. Well, Boys is like a craft type shop. Oh yeah, I've got that right. I was thinking I'd got it wrong. So I could either cut them down now or wait. Shall I cut that down now? Yeah, because then I'll be able to see. Look, I've got to do too much cutting now because of what I did. Right, let's have a look. Well, we'll have to go with the flow, I'm afraid. So we're going to cut this down. We're going to get glue on our knife, but I'm going to have to find some way of wiping it. Have I got anything in this room? No. That should have cut. No, it hasn't. So I'm not doing it too. Oh, some of it has. I'm not doing it too. Has it nearly done it? Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Oh well, that's got plenty of purple on there, hasn't it? Still, if you, I think you can probably perhaps ink it up with purple. That'd be a good idea actually, because that would lend itself to purple anyway. So I've got a little bit. So we always go with the flow, don't we? Right, now I'm going to put my college rule on. Now that's going to be less than, so I'm going to have to use, that's going to be less than 12. So I'm going to use, so the reason I'm doing college rule is because I like the look of it on my other tags. So I don't know whether you just start at the top like that and come down to here somewhere, as you do. See, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing it all completely wrong. Screw with. Right, but hey, so what? Let's get on with it. Let's do what I say on my things. I'm gonna go with the mistakes. Right, so I'm going to glue. So I'm just going to start up there, over the top of the red line. And the dog looked up. The dog's in the room because nobody's in the house but me. Well, my son's here, but there's no room for a dog in his room. Definitely. Not only all the rubbish, but he's going to clean up after he's finished his university degree, which will be next well, 10 days time, in fact. 10 days time, 10 days today, although it's going to be, by the time this video comes out, it'll be a bit less. I don't think that's quite in, but I'm going to ink up the edges, so it will show. The lady that I saw do it, she did fold the, I'm going to cut this. The lady, she folded it round, so I don't know. I think that was a lot better in a way, but I thought, well, I don't know what size I'm doing. So I thought, well, I will just make it as and when. Right then. So I'm now going to put another bit of college rule down there. I don't know, I'm just going to glue it on top, I think. Why not? Let's have a look. So I need about 4 inches. Was that 4? Because it didn't seem very big, did it? Just measuring against there, that'll do. So completely wrong, but hey, hopefully it'll work, and hopefully they'll look really cute. I've got to look cute with little butterflies on, aren't they? Oh no, that means I'm going to cut one butterfly off, doesn't it? Unless I really come down and really make a, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make sure that butterfly stays on there. Right, so I'm going to glue over there, whether it's there or not, because I'm not messing about. I'm going to glue under there, because I'm not messing about now. I'm not going to try and cut that off just for the sake of it, like I normally would. That's what I'll be like. I'm trying to cut that off, and I think it would make a really horrible edge somewhere along the line. Right, where's my pin? T-pin. See, that's the only pin. Big thick T-pin that is. It's a stainless steel T-pin in there. So notice people have a proper lid, but I haven't got a proper lid. I haven't got a proper lid. I need a proper lid. Right, do we do it there or do we do it the other way? I don't know. I've got glue on it now. Right, so we can come out. I'll tell you what I'll do it both sides. So we've got to cut a bit off both sides, and that's going to be, well, sorry, but I can't answer the phone. I'm recording on my video. Getting all these companies ringing me up saying, well, I don't answer them. I don't recognise the number, I don't answer it, I'm sorry to say. So my watch has just let me know somebody tried to ring me up, but obviously it doesn't work when we're on video. Trying to ring again. No, oh, it's my husband. I know it is. It's not a company. It's my husband. But I told him to ring. I'll ring my son. I think I've got the. I can see where I cut. One's there and one's here somewhere. So I just have to measure 4 inches, won't I? I can't really stop the video and then start again because I'm in almost. I think I'm getting on for finishing. Well, you know what I mean. Finishing. Right, so 4 inches is, and let's get that really, even though it's got the red on there, we're going to get that really flush against that side. We're going to have half a college rule. I love it. I mean, it's not even, I don't think, we wouldn't say that in English, I don't think we'd say college rule. We'd probably just say lined paper. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's confusing me because the rule is on top. Right. I think that's right. If it's not there, it nearly is. I don't know why it's taking so long. Alright, is that right? I think it's done it. I think we've done it. Right. Well, it seems fine. Just a little bit of shaving. Anyway, that'll make a little bit of a that's the size of the tag. So I've got another 2 there. Let's have a look at doing those in 4 inches. Just making sure we're hopefully making sure we're in shot if it wasn't last time. Right, there we go. That's what I should. This is why you should actually join them together and then cut them. Not like I did. Right, I'm just putting. I only need to have that on there. Look. Right, there we go. So they've got me a little butterfly on that. No butterfly on that one, but I've got a butterfly on that one. I'm going to try and make these little tags. So I'm going to cut them off. I think we're going to get cold in a minute. So right, I thought I heard some footsteps coming towards the. So I'm going to cut a little snip off the corner. Yeah, so we get a little, and you put it off. You turn it over and put it on the other side like that. Lot logic prevails. I would have probably put it around the same way, but obviously. Right, so you put it on your corner and cut. No, I don't think anybody is coming. And there's my little tag. Very good. Now I have got some hole punches. Right, hole punches. Yay, here it is. Right, I've got one of these. Now we go. Right, so now you're going to try and put it in the middle somewhere. That'll do. Hold on. It was upside down. Wait a minute. That's it. And that's the right one there, look. No, that's not it. Hold on. How won't this do it? I don't know if my hole punch has stopped working. No, it doesn't do it. Oh, unless it's too... Oh, it could be too thick. Hold on, I've got my crocodile. I've got my crocodile in the room. Come here, Mr. Crocodile. So what you need to do is have a bit of a better punch. Now this was going to have to be the 3/16 size one. So 3/16, that's right. So I'm going to move it over, put the 3/16 in, and guesstimate where it's going to be. Right, so I've grabbed hold of the. I haven't got one of those little ones. I've only got a big one, so I'm going to try and put it in there. I thought it would do it. Right, crocodile. Right. Has it done it? I think so. It certainly made a hole. Is that 3/16? Oh, well, you could put obviously a thingy in there, couldn't you? So look at you. Oh, look at the little boy. He's so cute. Oh yeah, you're on Nanny's mat, because Nanny put a mat down because I love laying on Hessian, don't you? Yes, she does. You love laying on Hessian. Right. As I was saying, you could put some eyelets, an eyelet in there. Right, so I'm going to measure these against this and get my skizzers, wherever they are. My very, very handy scissors that have disappeared. No, they're here finally. Yeah, I've got loads of scissors. I'm going to still have to go on that scissor hunt I keep talking about, because I've lost about 6 pairs of scissors somewhere since doing videos. I don't know where I've put them. Right. Right then. Make sure this is the right. It is the right way around, isn't it? Yes. I didn't check if that one was the right way around, but it is. Right, so it would have been great upside down, wouldn't it? Not. I have got my ribbons in the room, so I'm going to put some ribbons on them as well. I don't know if I've got any pinks. So let's put my pencil over these and make a little mark so I can put my crocodile, as my other thing doesn't work. It's too thick. I'm glad they're thick actually, because that's what I wanted them, really thick. So I'm going to ink them up very cutely. Let's get my right. So we're going to go in. Oh, let's turn it around, because I could probably do this a bit safer this way around. Right, I'm going in with a 3/16. Would make a very good eyelet. I haven't got any eyelets in the room, so I'm not using them. They're all upstairs in my drawer. Right. So, still using this room because my daughter's using the, she's not here today, but I'm not going to mess about taking everything upstairs just to come down again tomorrow, because she's just she stayed the night at her own house last night. She's pregnant and she feels ill, you know. I know we all feel ill when, perhaps not all, but a lot of people feel ill when they're pregnant. And you know, I have got my ribbons in this room, definitely. So yes, I've got my ribbons in this room. Yes. Oh, I've got some really delicate pink. That's what I want, that colour. Oh, I could do one delicate pink, one, and you can differentiate between the three when you, right then, see if I can find an end. There's one as an end. Right, how big? Make it obviously bigger than what you need. Not got any proper scissors. No, I've not got any proper material scissors in this room. That's one. I'm going to do one pink, one lilac. See if I can find the end of the lilac ribbon. Oh. Yep, there we go. See all the tangle of ribbon. I've used all my green, if you've looked, if you've noticed, on the repair I did the other day when I on the repair when I was doing repairs on the journal. I was did the 5 pamphlet stitch because the ribbon, I don't know if it's that stretched or what. I don't think so, because this ribbon doesn't seem to stretch, but I'm going to have to get some, right, what colour, some proper, yeah, that'll do. I don't know where the end is, but anyway, I'm going to shove it all back in this box. It's going to protest and everything. It's going to say, right, I want to stick a bit out, I want to stick a bit out. I'm afraid I've got to stick a bit out at the moment because I've got to put these, because I'm doing a video and I want to get it done. Right, that's basically it. Right, so I'll put that over there and forget to do it later as usual. Right, I'll put my proper dowel back over here. Right, oh, I'll tell you what we need to do. We need to ink them up. Right, yes, just had a little bit interruption. My husband needed to know something. Right, so, and I'm going to ink up around the edges with little purple bits, because we got a bit of purple box showing on one of them. So I thought purple would be ideal. Look, we've got, that's it. Yeah, let's get that bit off. Bits fall off. Right, so we'll do, oh, that looks lovely, doesn't it? I love this. This really looks nice. Really nice. Told you I'm not going to embellish these because these are going to be flat. But the point was using up your end boxes of your cereal packets. Oh, we've got to put a bit on our thing there. Let's do these as well. So we've still got the, oh, do you know what I forgot to do round? I don't know if you could round the corners. I haven't got one of those chomper ones. But if you wanted to round the corners, obviously go ahead and round the corners. I think they look quite nice, actually, square. So I don't think I need to round the corners on this occasion. I don't think I could with, might break my corner rounder. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the, oh, do all these as well. I'm trying to put my ribbons in. Right. Okay, ribbons in, we need to get the ribbons in. Okay, so that's, oh yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? Purple. Yeah, so you can obviously do your thingy to match your inking up to match your decker. That's wilted violet there. Right, so we've got 3 colours. Now let's see if I can get this right. You have to put them, because I haven't done this for a while, because I did it on my first journal, but the first journal I've got in the room. Right, so yeah, we'll put this on this one. Through the back. So we start from the front, push it through to the back, and then obviously loop it in. Yeah, that's it. Right, and then oh, that's not a blue, that's a greeny blue, isn't it? That's like a turquoise, but hey, it won't matter. I can use it now. So push, get your ribbon, whatever you're using. You can also put little paper tags on, especially if you haven't got a loop paper tag over it, like from there to there. Glue it at the back, and then you've got that to lift it up. And then I've got a pink ribbon. You can make them with jagged paper or straight paper, but I'm just using ribbon because I think they look nice in that journal I made. I showed you that pocket I'm doing these for, so I've got a little journaling spot. Another thing you could obviously do is write a little or print a little sentiment on the side there, which I think is a great idea, or on whichever side you like, or write it. I haven't got a pen, but I'd be able to write I'd be able to write something on there. Right, are these nice and the right length? So these two are much longer than my lilac one. So I'm going to cut these down. There we go. Right, and I'm going to put them in my journal to show you how they look. So here we go. Right, this is the end of right at the end. So this in my other journal, it's on my second page. Funny enough, I didn't realise I'd done that. On my first journal, right, so you can either put them that way around or this way around, and it's so tight they will stay, even though they could potentially slip down. They won't, because, and look, I'm getting my ribbons tangled. They won't, because everything's so snug in there. It won't let that happen. Obviously I'm doing it this way. Oh yeah, you can put a bit of glue, so you can put a bit of, won't at the moment because I'm going to get, but I normally put a bit of fabric glue on there so it stays. But I'm not doing it at the moment because I'm going to get everything all glued up, as I do. Right, so that looks really nice. Doing today, yes. So turn it around, see what that looks like. So you can have it like this as well. Perhaps I would have been better doing it from the top. But yeah, because then I wouldn't have got my ribbons tangled so much. So you can have it that way or that way. And that goes well with the purpley bit. So hope you've enjoyed my, please like, share and subscribe. I hope I'm in shot there. I can't tell because the light's in my eyes. But I hope you do like my video. Thank you for putting a nice thumbs up for me, because it would make my day. Any thumbs up makes my day, so I'm really happy with that. And especially if I get more subscribers, and I would love it if you can share it for me. Thank you so much. Bye.